Hey guys, what's up? Kesman here for yet another video, and I have a really awesome video that I think you guys are going to enjoy. So call me a whore, just call me attention whore, whatever you want. But I want you guys to watch the entire video, and I also want you guys to comment about what you would like to see. About the topic. I read all my comments, and I'm going to reply to every single one of them. So anyways, as you're seeing in the title right now, the topic of this video is going to be the leveling up system in Paper Mario 3DS. Okay, we all know that the first two games were the best one, mainly because of the battle system. The level up and shit, where you get 100 star points, and then you get a level up to upgrade. You're either FP, HP, or BP, which all of them serve a special purpose in the game, which I know you guys have, or you guys are familiar with that shit. But anyways, I am here to talk about a change that could be made on this game to sort of not improve, but make it even more appealing to maybe, make it sort of a more, let's say, I really don't find the word right now, but here is my sort of look and what could be the new level up system in Paper Mario 3DS. So I am going to base my example purely on Pokemon. I mean, I know this. These games are sort of in the other side of the spectrum from each other. But just hear me out on this one. Okay, here is a prime example that I'm going to base my argument on. So, for example, Pokemon. You get your Squirtle, your Charmander, your Bulbasaur. Okay, let's say your Charmander is level 5. Okay, what do you need for level 6? For level 6, let's say you need 50 experience. So what do? You go to the grassy area to find, let's say, Pidgeys and Rattatas or whatever. And I'm going to talk this for a few minutes. Don't worry, guys. You're going to be getting what I mean by this. But for example, let's say a Pidgey gives you 20 experience. So you're going to need 3. You will need to defeat 3 Pidgeys in order to go from level 5 to level 6. That is awesome. What's next? From level 6 to level 7, let's say you need maybe 80 experience points, and with the same Pidgeys and Rattatas, you're going to need to I don't really want to use the word kill in Pokemon, but let's say you need to defeat 4 of them in order to advance from level 6 to level 7. What happens next? From level 7 to level 8, you get, let's say 130 experience. So, you get the point. That is going to be really tedious if you only kill Pidgeys and Rattatas. So what's going to be next? You're going to advance to a next area where maybe a Pokemon is going to give you, let's say, 50 experience. So now instead, of killing 7 Pidgeys to advance from level 7 to level 8, with a Pokemon that gives you 50 experience, you're only going to need I forgot the I think I said 180 experience, let's say. So you're only going to be needing to defeat 4 Pokemon in order to go from a level 7 to level 8, which might have taken you 8 Pokemon. Let's say 8 Pokemon to the very first ones. So that is purely the base of my example right here. What I would like to see done in Paper Mario 3DS would be the same battle style that we had in the first 2 Paper Marios, where you get I think up to level 99. I really never got to that. I only got to that by downloading an emulator, and you get to level 99 really fast. Legitimately, I think I've gotten to level 25 on the first Paper Mario, but it's really tedious because you really struggle for those star points. Even the last enemies, let's say at level 20, the last enemies of the game only give you like 2 or 3 star points, 4 if you're lucky at most per defeat. So that is really tedious, and I wouldn't like to see that done in the next Paper Mario. Here is what I would like to do. To see. I would love to see the implementation of more experience per level. And what I mean by that is exactly what it's done in Pokemon, but not as exactly in Pokemon, but it would still have that same Paper Mario charm that we all know and love. So, like, for example, I would love to see things like, for example, you are, this newcomer player that comes into the Paper Mario universe, and you are Mario. You're just starting your adventure, and you're level 1. So, what do you need to do? Let's say you have a cap of from level 1 to level 2. You need to have 50 star points. Let's say. So, I'm going to give out an example. Let's say you start your adventure, and a Goomba is going to give you maybe 20 star points. Okay, so you need to kill 3 Goombas. So you level up, and what is next? From level 2 to level 3, instead of 50, let's say you need 80 star points. So that is exactly what I mean by that. I mean, the first 2 Paper Marios, the battle system was awesome. I can't really ask for anything else out of those. In Super Paper Mario, I mean, it really lost me in the, if you guys really like the Paper Mario games, you know that the Super Paper Mario game was really, really lacking that thing that we all know and love, the RPG style. I mean, it's still a really nice, the RPG, what I would consider it, would it be sort of like, I'm going to return to Pokemon. Okay, you are this child with Pokemon monsters that you need to level, and it's the exact same thing with the first 2 Paper Marios. You are Mario, you level up, you kill enemies, you get more abilities, and you upgrade your HP and FP and BP ultimately. But Super Paper Mario really lost me there. I mean, it's still a great game. I still love it. But we all have to admit that it's inferior to the very first ones, because they really got us used to this battle system that we really don't had in the third game. So what I would really love to see would be implementing this. Like, for example, let's say there are also 8 chapters in Paper Mario 3DS. But, I'm going to put the example that you are in chapter 8, and you are this level 30 Mario. You have really nice powers, abilities, partners, and other things. But instead of you just going to the last area, find an enemy and having 2, 3, 4 star points, I would like to see things like an enemy giving you like 2,000 star points, but from level 30 to 31 you would need something amazing like I don't know, like 60,000 or 70,000 star points, as to having the same battle system that we had and we all know and love, but make it even more challenging. Well, I mean, the first 2 were really challenging because well, no, they were not challenging. It was really tedious because when you got to a really high level, you really couldn't find any other enemies that gave you, that amount of star points that you could use to potentially level up really efficiently. Because, if you guys have played the very first Paper Mario, you know that, for example, when you get to Chapter 8, I want to say that one of the last enemies that you encounter are Koopa Trolls. So what happens when you get to the Koopa Trolls? I mean, they give you, 3, 4 star points? No. I would like to see a Koopa Troll to give you 2,100 star points. But let's say like that, another example from, if you're level 26, you want to get to level 27. Then you have, you need, let's say 45,550 star points. So that is where the Pokemon thing comes in hand. It could be, I really don't want it to be a copy paste of the same thing that this resembles Pokemon and this is shit. They really copy paste this shit. But no, I really want the Intelligent System crew and the Nintendo crew as well to develop a new battle. Not a battle. The battle is perfectly fine. I just want them to develop a new level up system. So I really want them to sort of develop or find a new way on the level up system. As in my personal opinion, if we had a new Paper Mario, so Paper Mario 3DS, having the same battle system, that would be amazing. I couldn't ask for more about the battle system. It is amazing. The partners and the interfaces, everything. I really can't ask for more. That would be a crime. What I can ask for is having a different or a better way of leveling up. wouldn't you just love to? And for example, another idea that I had was like for example, let's say you're in a jungle, like in Paper Mario, in the first Paper Mario Chapter 5. You can find, I mean, you can see enemies on the ground that you can potentially fight, but there could be also hidden enemies. Like for example, I'm going to go back to Pokemon, where you get to a grassy area or a cave. You can fight random enemies, which will, not force, but yeah, it would sort of force the battle system. I mean, so you can, like for example, in the first, I mean, in every Paper Mario, you can skip every single battle other than the boss battle. So what's the challenge in that? So I would really like to see a new challenge that, for example, have really, really strong foes that you can encounter randomly. So that would be really, really amazing to have enemies, really, really strong enemies, to test your abilities that you can find randomly. I mean, let's say let's say you're in 80% of the gameplay that you have these really strong enemies that you really want to avoid. But let's say you're in a cave. Okay, you can avoid every single one of them, but that wouldn't take away the fact that you can find random enemies, and would be really more challenging. And this could also be a nice thing if you fight enemies regularly. These really nice and challenging, more challenging enemies wouldn't appear. I mean, it would be sort of a 50-50 if you want to, if you don't want to fight the really, really strong and challenging enemies that appear randomly. Let's say you fight the enemies that you can see, and would be, I know, I don't know, it would just be really, really nice. So, I mean, I think that is all I have to say about the level up system. I really want to do another one on the partner thing. I mean, the partners that I would really like to see, that I would really talk about what abilities they can have, because I really have a nice and clear idea for those, because I'm a huge Paper Mario fan, if you guys can guess. And I would really love to, and I am definitely going to be doing another video on a thing that I have dreamed of ever since the first Paper Mario, ever since I finished the first Paper Mario. And okay, I'm going to be talking about this one really fast. So you guys remember in Thousand Year Door, Chapter 4, where you fight Dupless, and when you're Shadow Mario and he acts as you. He has your partners, and you are fighting for yourself, and you have Vivian by your side. I would, ever since then, I was so onto this thing that Paper Mario could be an awesome multiplayer system, that Paper Mario 3DS could have a Wi-Fi connection, and I'm really not going to be talking about that because I would be getting into the next video that I want to do. So yeah, 13 minutes and 13 seconds. That is I've really talked my just too long. I apologize for that. I apologize, you guys. By you guys, I don't really care. I apologize for that. But if you watch the entire thing, I think it was a really nice video. A lot of ideas and some things for the development of Paper Mario 3DS. Do I think these things are going to be implemented in the game? I don't think so, because maybe it's sort of in the makes right now, and I just wanted to do my concept review on it, because it's, I really love the game and I would like to see that done. But if that happens or not, I can still fantasize about what Paper Mario 3DS can be. But I think that would be really awesome to have another level up system with the same battle system that we all know and love. But yeah, anyways, this video has been going on for way too long. I'm going to say bye for right now, so expect those two videos in the future. I am most likely going to the next video is most likely going to be the one about multiplayer, because that is the one I really, really want to talk about. Might take me this time or even more. I am seeing maybe a video over 20 minutes or so. The partner video might be the same, so 15 minutes. Without further ado, if you guys listen to the entire thing, I want you to comment. I want you to tell me what you want to see in the level up and battle system. But that's pretty much all I have to say. And yeah, without further ado, I will place this video on my second channel, and you guys have a great day. So take care.